The Brexit Party has had a boost in the European elections. Last week, former Conservative Minister Anne Widdecombe, far-right, admitted that she would seriously consider voting for Nigel Farage, right, and his new group. Now another True Blue adds his name to the list. Late last night, former Conservative MP and Whip Michael Brown wrote an article for Brexit Central. "I've just paid £50 to join the Brexit Party," he announced. The Prime Minister has decided to betray Brexit by asking Jeremy Corbyn to help her cancel Brexit. "My patience has snapped. I now want to see the Tories annihilated. The Conservatives are putting up a fight, regardless." Yesterday an email was sent out to prospective MEP candidates encouraging applications, stating that they must be received by 5 p.m. today. Nevertheless, the email reads, "We might find we do not need to proceed with these elections." Indeed, the plan is still to leave the EU in time to not have to hold the elections at all. The Londoner called CCHQ this morning to ascertain how many applications had been received, but it does not comment on internal process. The independent group says that at least 200 people have submitted applications, with former Labour MP Angela Smith telling us that loads of people had applied and a party representative confirming that the numbers would be released tomorrow. The Brexit Party did not wish to comment, however, citing a previous Londoner article about Farage, in which he referred to two first-time voters, who were, in fact, 15 and 17-year-old sisters not legally allowed to vote, as bright and pretty. Brown, at least, won't be running himself. "I'm too old to stand for the European Parliament," he says. Even though his website invites me to volunteer to be considered as a candidate. Factory-made Tories. As the Tory leadership election heats up, Conservative factions are crystallizing. There's the ERG on the right, balanced by the One Nation Conservatives on the left. Now Esther McVey brings us the new, improved blue-collar Conservatives featuring Johnny Mercer and Ben Bradley. The latest MP to join her is Lee Rowley. Mercer told The Londoner this morning that BCC is an opportunity to think again about a different side of modern conservatism and a chance to look for answers outside of Westminster. No doubt there will be fun ahead for alternatives for the acronym. Ever wondered what happened to Theresa May's advisor Fiona Hill, the other half of the dynamic duo with Nick Timothy, after she walked the plank following the 2017 snap election? Hill has just registered her new consultancy, FMH Strategy Limited, because strategy is strategy. Buckingham Palace is recruiting a helicopter pilot. It seems the Duke of Seuss, who has piloted choppers in Afghanistan, hasn't passed muster. The job spec indicates you don't just have to be good in the air. As a natural collaborator, you have excellent communication skills and are confident liaising with a wide range of people. Wide range? Who else is using it? Chuka glosses over Corbyn remarks. Chuka follows in the hallowed footsteps of Jeremy Corbyn with a moody photoshoot to accompany his GQ interview. Ironic, given he recalls the moment he realized their differences. Jeremy Corbyn was presented by a member with a picture of himself with a halo on his head, and I thought, "This is crazy," he tells the magazine. It demeans the members of a party when the leader is held up as a messianic figure. His interview finishes with a plug for his guest appearance at the GQ Heroes Summit, held at the Soho Farmhouse in Chipping Norton, the members-only club. Piper leads the Peace Party, as did their guests play ball at Corinthia. Katie Piper and her husband, carpenter Richard James Sutton, had a date night at Whitehall's Corinthia Hotel last night, where the Football for Peace Initiative dinner in aid of the Global Gift Foundation was being held. The TV presenter, who was a victim of an acid attack in 2009, has since competed in Strictly Come Dancing and written several books on confidence and beauty. Former Pussycat Doll Melody Thornton was also on the guest list. The singer, a contestant on the latest series of Dancing on Ice, recently disclosed that she had undergone therapy. "When you're told, over and over again, you are worthless in this group, it's amazing how it affects you mentally," she said. Actor Laura Pradelska was bright in gold. Having enjoyed a brief stint in Game of Thrones, she's currently on the airwaves at Resonance FM. Other revelers included radio host Vic Hope, and documentary presenter Amal Fashanu. SW1A, a fake Boris for Leader website, has been set up overnight, calling for donations and setting out a manifesto under the title My Cunning Plan. It also cites endorsements for Johnson, below, from Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, and Nigel Farage. Embarrassingly, the supportive quotes in that section are real. "We gather the site is the work of OFOK, a youth wing of the People's Vote campaign." A profile of Labour Deputy Leader Tom Watson in Prospect magazine refers to an occasion in 2006 when, as a defence minister, he hadn't been briefed about the formality of an event. He stepped out of his ministerial car in shorts to be greeted by a guard of honour in uniform. Watson tried to get his secretary, who was in a suit, to pretend to be the minister, but to no avail.